Dear students, today we'll be learning how to balance the redox equation by ion electron method. Before we step into the question, I would like to give some important points. What are the important points? So first, you need to separate the oxidation and reduction reactions by finding the oxidation number. Second thing is balance the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. Don't balance the hydrogen and oxygen in the first step itself. Third one, you need to balance the hydrogen by adding H plus ion if the reaction is carried out in acidic medium. Suppose the reaction is carried out in basic medium, then instead of H plus, we need to make use of OH minus. So make a note of this. Then balance the oxygen atoms by adding H2O. The speciality of ion electron method is balancing the charges. On the reactant side and product side, the charge should be same. So we need to balance the charge by adding electrons. We know that electrons are negatively charged. At last, we are going to combine both the equation. Make sure that electrons on both the sides, that is on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side, it should be get cancelled. Then we are going to write the final equation. So now, let us understand like this. The given equation is a molecular equation. To make our job easier, let us convert the molecular equation into ionic form. So how do we do it? Simple. I'll rewrite the question. K2Cr2O7 plus Ki plus HCl giving raised to CrCl3 plus I2 plus KCl plus H2O plus H2O. How do I convert this into ionic form? The ionic form will be ionic form. What's the ionic form of this? This is a salt. I can get the ion by removing this K plus ion K. So we know that K carries positive charge. There are two such atoms are there. Therefore, it should be Cr2O7. The entire charge on this ion will be 2 minus. Plus, similarly, if I consider Ki, it should be I minus. The reaction is carried out in which medium? It is acidic medium. H plus. HCl is an acid. HCl is acid. Okay. Giving raised to CrCl3. How do I get the ion out of it? Remove this chlorine, we get Cr3 plus. I2 is a molecule, keep it as it is. KCl is a byproduct, we need not bother about it. I can take H2O. Okay. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we need to separate the oxidation and reduction reaction. Let us find the oxidation number. I think you're already familiar with this. Oxidation number of each chromium atom will be plus 6. Iodine, it is minus 1. Chromium is plus 3. Iodine is a molecule, the charge will be 0. From plus 6 to plus 3, it is reduction. Most important, reduction. I'm not balancing anything here, I'm just trying to figure out what is the reaction. Then I minus to I2 will be oxidation. Oxidation. Now the next step is separate the oxidation and reduction reaction. So I'll separate it. The first step is oxidation. Oxidation. What's the oxidation reaction which we learned? It is I minus to I2. As I told you earlier, we need to balance the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. No hydrogen, no oxygen here, only I is there. So I'll just add 2 here. Now you need to balance the charge. So this is most important. On each iodine there is minus charge. There are 2 such atoms are there. Therefore, there are 2 negative charges are there. I2 is a molecule on the right hand side only. No charges here. 0. If the charge has to be balanced, left hand side and right hand side should be same charge. There are 2 negative charges on the left hand side. To get another 2 negative charges, I need to add electrons on the product side. So I'll rewrite the equation. 2I minus giving raised to I2 plus 2 electrons. This is my equation. I'll write as star. Okay. Then I'll write the reduction reaction. So what's the reduction reaction? Reduction reaction is Cr2O7 2 minus giving raised to Cr3 plus. Simple. Now the first step is you need to balance the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. I'll multiply by 2 here, 2 chromium. Now there are 7 oxygen on the reactant side. So to balance the oxygen atoms, we need to add water molecules. Therefore, Cr2O7 2 minus giving raised to 2Cr3 plus 7H2O. As and when I add H2O, there are 14 hydrogen atoms which are coming up. Since it is acidic medium, the same number of H plus ions I am going to add it on the left hand side. So we get Cr2O7 2 minus plus 14H plus giving raised to 2Cr3 plus 7H2O. Now balance the charges now. On each molecule there is 2 negative and 14H plus. Therefore 14 positive charges plus 14. So totally how much you are getting? Plus 12 charges you are getting. Here it will be on the product side 2 3s are 6 positive charges. Bring this plus 6 to the other side. How much are you all getting it? It is plus 6. On the product side, what's the charge? Entirely it will be 0. Why? Because I took this plus 6 on the left hand side. To make it 0, what I should do is we need to add electrons, because to get 0 for the plus 6 I need to add minus 6. Therefore, I am going to add electrons. This is for your reference. No need to write it. Okay. Therefore, we get Cr2O7 2 minus plus 14H plus 6 electrons giving raised to 2Cr3 plus 7H2O. To get 0, I have just added minus 6 electrons on the reactant side. Then, as I mentioned earlier, we need to make sure that electrons on both the sides should be same. Here there are 6 electrons, only 2 electrons are here. To get 6 electrons, I am going to multiply by 3. The entire equation I am going to multiply by 3. Therefore, we get 6i minus giving raised to 3i2 plus 6 electrons. This is my first equation. This is my second equation. So what's the last step? Add equation 1 and 2. 6 electron on the reactant side and product side, it will get cancelled. So we get it as Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6i minus plus 14H plus giving raised to 2Cr3 plus 6 plus 3i2 plus 3i2 plus 7H2O. So this is our final equation. Just check out once again. 2Cr, 2Cr, 7 oxygen, 7 oxygen, then 14H plus, 14 hydrogen, 6 iodine and 6 iodine. This is how we can solve it. Thank you.